Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching alongside post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of December 15th through the 21st, 2025. Gemini. All right. Eee! You have the honeybee spirit, and it says, sweeten. What is mine to share? Wow. I feel like with the honeybee coming out, you work really, really hard. Okay, you have a lot to offer the world, and you're probably very passionate about sharing this. Whether it is whatever you do, you may be very passionate about your career or passionate about something. What is yours to share? I feel like you may be very passionate, very excited to share whatever wisdom or love or service or knowledge, expertise you have with the world. You may be doing that passionately, and there could be like a new vision of how you can use whatever it is that you're exceptional at or passionate about to better the world and make the world a better place. There could be ideas on your mind for supporting others, getting more involved in community. We have the Five of Arrows, frustration, coming out as your first card. This was the first card for Sagittarius as well, only theirs was in reverse. Yours is up right here. Wow. I wonder what's frustrating you. We have the pole star. Manifestation of your dreams, and also being seen, like, when will it be my turn to receive love, to receive wealth, to receive the things that you feel like you may be deserving of. You know, it's like wishing on a star for how long? Trying to manifest for how long? And I feel like when you position yourself in life and put yourself into a place where you can passionately give and sweeten what is your life purpose? What is your passion? Comment it down below. If you can put yourself in a position to do that on a more collective scale as opposed to an individualistic scale, you could do this through things like content creation, YouTube, social media, writing a book, podcast, teaching, creating community wherever you live, intentional community to educate, to support each other. When you are able to take your passion and serve it more collectively, or take your life purpose and live it on a more collective basis, and I'm literally just channeling right now, that's when those things are going to come through. That's when these dreams are going to start coming through. Okay? The lesson here, Gemini, may be in not giving your sweetness away to the people, places, and things where it's really being drained or not being made the most of. We have the Five of Vessels in reverse with ecstasy, which talks about the dance of life, really. You know, we experience love, we experience heartbreak, we experience pain and suffering, but we also experience happiness and joy, glee. And I feel like peace and ecstasy are two states of being that you can tap into if you're meditating enough. At any point. Why am I babbling off about this? We have the blasted oak, the tower, okay? Frustrated because there may have been yet another tower moment you just went through, Gemini. How many tower moments must we live through? The green man, the emperor, right underneath that pole star. And we have the Four of Vessels with boredom. Okay. I see what's happening here. You may be in a place of quiet right now, peace. There's not much going on. It's like maybe you had something exciting in the works, an exciting relationship, an exciting, I don't know, something to like sort of distract from the pain. Ooh, Gemini. Some of y'all maybe have been using relationships or something, trips or drinking or something, going out partying, people pleasing, over giving to people, whatever it is for you. You may have been using that to distract yourself from your own problems. Like if your problem is that your life is great for the most part, but maybe you suffer financially, or maybe you have great finances, great friends, great community, but your health sucks. There's just something about your life right now, Gemini, that you feel very frustrated by, because there's like it's not in a good spot. And it's been like that for so long that it's almost like you had to distract yourself because it hurts so bad. Like, how long can I sit in this frustration? And Spirit is saying, peel away the distractions. Spirit may be peeling away the distractions for you with the Tower card. Like, no. You're not going to find a relationship that works until you figure out your money situation or your health situation or whatever. You're not going to, find true friends until you start taking care of yourself. Whatever. It's like, don't resist the message. Let yourself be bored. Let yourself be alone. Let your schedule be filled with empty spaces. And it's in those empty spaces that you step into your Emperor energy, where you take the actions to actually look the problem you have in the face and work on it. It's uncomfortable. But like admitting the problem and just working on it. And like, that's just what I'm going to do. And this is when you manifest everything. Everything. Wow. And that everything may come in much faster than you realize, because all you had to do was accept. Okay, you know what? I tried to date over and over and over again. It didn't work. Clearly, I should be alone for a little bit and work on this problem I have in my life. It's like the second you do that, it's like, boom, problem solved. And here's someone I love who's actually going to stick around. You know what I mean? There's something magical about you actually just embracing the boredom, the emptiness, the nothingness, and saying, you know what? It's time to clean out that closet. You know what? It's time to just completely go cold turkey on whatever the distraction was, whether that was dating, whether that was alcohol, whether that was people pleasing. Cold turkey. I'm not making any plans. I'm not having any drinks. I'm not dating anyone until this problem is resolved. And the funny thing is, a lot of you guys may have connected with people who were doing just that, and you may have hated it. You may have connected with people who were like, oh, I can't commit to a relationship because I have to, get my money together first, or I have to secure a job, or I have to secure my health first, or I have to graduate first. You may have connected with a lot of people in your past who were prioritizing a huge personal foundational issue in their life over your connection. May have pissed you off. But that's the thing. When something annoys you, when something hits you deep in the emotions, usually there's something there for you. And it's like you couldn't stand that trait within them because that was the very trait that you were avoiding in yourself that was causing problems. Like you were over prioritizing the other people when you should have been prioritizing your money, your career, your health, your whatever the issue is. And I feel like right now in this moment, you're cracking that code. And you're like, oh my God, I get it now. And right here, right now, Gemini, make the decision. It's not a goodbye forever to whatever it was that you were sort of like distracting yourself with, but it's more so like I am not engaging in this until this area of my life is fixed. And I feel like it's been years that you've been struggling with that area of life. And it's like, when you cut out the distraction, I think you're gonna be shocked at how strong you are and how quickly momentum starts building for you with your own hard work. It's kind of like when you have something that you're procrastinating and you end up procrastinating it for like weeks on end, years on end for you. Years you were procrastinating this. And then you just get started and it takes so quick. It's like, oh, all I needed was like a few days, a few weeks of like not distracting myself to fix this problem. Are you serious? Why didn't I do that sooner? You know, you're gonna, ooh. It's actually kind of a good message because it's happening now, you know what I mean? But wow, past you would have been so frustrated if they knew how long it took. Oh my gosh, to get you to this point. Gemini, sweet Gemini. Bless your heart, bless your soul. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing when you do all of that, all right? Big time this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys. Bye.